Hi, this is Mike Lamb looking over some footage from my speed bench session this morning and getting the chance to use my new Swiss bar. This is a Christmas present from my dad, so massive thanks to Dad for getting me this. Just arrived in the post yesterday, so I thought I had to use it for my speed session today. Typically I just use a regular barbell for this kind of work, but I really wanted to get the chance to use this new bar and test it out. So a little bit about what I did for my speed work today. I did 6 sets of 4 reps, kept the weight at 85 kilos, that's roughly 60% of my 1 rep max. That's a percentage I pulled straight out of West Side, so you're using sub-maximal weight and trying to move it as fast as possible on speed days. And it felt good today actually on the speed work. I took full advantage of the Swiss bar as well, so I was alternating my grip in between sets. I'd do 1 set on the wider grips, 1 set on the middle grips, and alternating in between. Didn't use the narrow grips. I had to play around with them in the warm-up and it just felt a bit uncomfortable in that position. So after my speed work I decided to work up heavy. This is something I've started doing on all my speed sessions now just to get a bit more heavy work into my training really. I did 5 sets of 2 followed by 2 sets of 1, gradually increasing the weight on every set. And for some reason this first set actually looked quite ugly comparatively to the rest, which is weird because it's actually my lightest set, so really that should have been my best set. If you're wondering why I've got wrist wraps on the barbell rather than regular spring collars, it's actually because for some reason the sleeves on this bar were marginally narrower than the spring collars, so they didn't quite sit flush on it and actually were just sliding around, which is a bit annoying but not a game breaker really. Barbell still works, plates fit on fine, and it seemed to sit there pretty nicely with the wrist wrap on there. So you can see me wiggling around there trying to get my form right. I've definitely found recently, just by practicing loads of bench press to be honest, that my form has definitely gotten much better. I still need to work on getting tight on the bench a bit more, but I'm definitely more comfortable in this position. I played around for a while doing a position where your feet were spread out wide rather than in the tucked under position that I'm in there now, and it felt alright, but I wasn't really getting the right amount of leg drive that I wanted out of the bottom of it. Felt good today to be honest. I wasn't trying to max out or anything. I was just trying to work up and get some heavy volume in, because obviously I'm trying to build up my strength, so working up heavy like this is really going to help benefit that and just build confidence. Knowing that you can rep out these heavier weights really it's a big confidence boost for me. So this is 120 kilos in the bar now, pumping it out for 2 reps. I'm feeling strong. You can see my body's moving around a bit on the bench there, so definitely I need to work on getting my core tension on the bench set. I found I can do it pretty well on my squat work and on my deadlifts, but just need a bit more fine tuning on the bench press to get that form nailed down tight. So you can see me wobbling all over the place there as I do it. This is my last set. This was 132.5 I think for a single. Happy with this. This is about 95% of my 1 rep max, and just grinding it out there and got the lock up. So yeah, happy with that. So after my bench press work, went on to do a bit of assistance work. I did some dips today, followed by some Swiss bar rows, which you can see me doing here. They felt really good with the Swiss bar, to be honest. Really comfortable. I felt it more in my lats than I did when using a regular barbell with a pronated grip. I did 6 sets of rows today, going from a wide grip to the middle grip to the narrow grip, then back out wide and so on for the 6 sets. Really try to focus in on just staying tight and keeping my form solid with these rows. I found recently, because I've been trying to bump the weight up on my rows, I've been cheating my form a little bit and using momentum to carry the barbell up. Whereas today I really tried to squeeze it at the top and then lower it down slowly, as you can see me doing there. This is basically bodybuilding work, what you're doing here. So I'm trying to build up the main muscles involved in whatever movement I did for that day. So on a bench day like this, I would typically do some tricep work afterwards, lat work, and then ab work. I do abs pretty much every day, some kind of back work every day, and then whatever specific strength I'm required for that movement. Anyway, that was my session today. Hope you enjoyed watching it, and thanks for listening.